We'll talk more about the Gold Cup as well as the Triple Bend and the Bed of Roses as we progress here on the morning line. But first, we have a fantastic promotion / handicapping challenge.
About time we get involved with this. This is really cool.
This starts tomorrow. You have 2 opportunities to win a spot to the $200,000 guaranteed race handicapping challenge at the Wynn Las Vegas. Bet 10 to win and show on 8 races you choose at Belmont, Monmouth, and Santa Anita. And then 2 mandatory races tomorrow. They have been chosen. It's Belmont 7, Monmouth 11, promos at tvg.com. promos.tvg.com as we welcome in John Avello, the Director of Racing and Sportsbook from the Wynn Las Vegas. John.
Hey, John.
This is an
Scott, Matt. Good to talk to you guys.
Yeah, good to talk to you. And an exciting time to be a tvg.com customer because of this opportunity to end up at your location, the Wynn.
Oh, I believe so. This is a great contest. This is our 10th year doing it. It's a contest where it only involves 2 tracks, Saratoga and Del Mar, 2 boutique tracks for the summer. And it's a really simple contest to play, and I think that whoever wins your contest and participates in ours is going to really have a great time, plus a chance to win so much money.
John, talk about the growth of contests in general. I mean, I played in a few of them. They're just getting bigger and bigger as the money just continues to increase, right?
Yeah, this contest last year, we had our biggest entry fee, well, not entry fee, but entry participant of all time, which we had 212, and we gave away $425,000.
Wow.
And you're right. The contest started just to kind of promote business, get people in, see your facility, use all the amenities that are available, and then, probably play some extra money while they're there. And it's evolved into something even bigger now, because now we're going to, this is a mythical bankroll contest, but there's a lot of even live money contests, which we'll be doing also in the future. So contests are a big part of the racing community now.
John, I love the fact you only have 2 mandatory races. And we'll get to those in a second. They're very good betting races, as are most of the mandatory races. But I like the fact that you basically give the folks out there that are going to be involved in this the opportunity to pick and choose on their own. I don't like the tournaments where most of the races are mandatory. I like the fact that most of these races you decide in just the 2 mandatory races.
Well, we use the 2 tracks. For us, we use the 2 tracks, and therefore, you have to pick 15 races a day, and usually on Friday there's a 20 horses, 20 races between the 2 tracks, and on Saturdays 24. So everybody's basically betting the same races, and you're doing the same with your contest, making them bet the same races, and I think that's what's fair. When you start spreading 6, 7 tracks, it becomes much more difficult, and I think maybe the advantage goes to some players who can, pick a key race here at a track which no one knows about, maybe for a really short purse or low claiming race. So I think this kind of evens the playing field.
As Matt mentioned, John, the popularity of these handicapping challenges has risen so far, and only 2 spots going to be given away over the next 2 weekends here for our tvg.com customers. But tell us about your contest, when it takes place, and how others can get involved if they wish to do so on their own bankroll.
Our contest is going to be August 5th and 6th. That's a Friday and Saturday 2-day contest. It's a $2,000 entry fee. The rest we'll take care of for you. Just call us. We'll give you a good room rate, and you'll just enjoy it, because the contest takes place right in the sports book, and so you'll be around the action for the entire weekend. The number to call to get a hold of us if you want more information, or we can mail you out an application, is 702-770-3075. And there's always one of our admin operators at that number, and they can give you more information on it. And we look forward to seeing anyone who would like to participate.
But for the TVG individuals going to be involved in this, if you're just red hot tomorrow and you win this thing, what is it, $1,000, 3 free nights. You get a night at the Wynn, the nicest hotel in Vegas, 4th, 5th, and 6th, right, John? And that free entry into a tournament that otherwise is a couple $1,000s. Yeah,
and a chance, like I said, to win, the prize money should be well over, we guarantee 200. It should be over 400,000, and if you're a good selector of winners, you don't need that many.
No.
You know, maybe four or five a day, depending on the prices. You could go home with not only a free entry in, and go home with a bag full of money.
Yeah, do you have any advice? I mean, I played in some tournaments, and I'm kind of a price player anyway, but you kind of have to be that way, right, in these tournaments, because you play to win. You don't play to finish in the middle. So you try to hit you don't want to force big long shots you don't really like, but you do want to go for horses that are higher than 6, 7, 8 to 1. You don't want anything shorter than that, do you?
I believe so. I believe that's the way to handicap. There may be some races where, a 4 to 1 shot could get you as much as 15 points. And if you do a couple of 15-pointers and maybe grab a couple of races where you grab 30, 40 points, that could be enough to win the day. Because we had the win place together. You have one bet. You have 14 bets that are $2 win place, and you have one bet which is your best bet of the day, which is $4 win place, and that's the one that could actually put you over the top.
Do you have a cap on odds?
We do.
For this,
we have a
what
cap.
Is the cap?
It's 25 to 1 on the win and 12 on the place. So therefore, you can't just hit one horse and win the contest. That's we believe that's very unfair.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't have some guy who's in 30th and just picks an 80 to 1 shot because they're 80 to 1 and wins the tournament based on luck.
Our contest tomorrow, John, is our Wynn show wagers, just to be clear, in order to find yourself at the Wynn in a couple weeks' time. And the 2 designated races, which we announced yesterday, Belmont 7, Monmouth 11. We'll start with New York. John, have you had a chance to look much at these races? I know that you're fully invested in thoroughbred horse racing. You do a fantastic job with your book as well as with the future wagers, and I want to ask you about that if we have a second moving forward. But have you had a chance to take a peek at either one of these 2 designated races for tomorrow's contest at TVG.com?
I haven't got that far, guys. I have enough trouble trying to stay up on today's stuff.
Yes.
No, I haven't gone that far yet. I'm sorry.
No, hey, it's fine. We got 16 horses to sort through. Here's the 11th race at Monmouth. Secretive Lady will be a very short price for Paco Lopez, a horse that could possess lone speed in that maiden 20 claimer. So those are the 2 designated races.
Both turf races, too. And people love the grass races, right, John? Because big fields, that's what you're going to find in these turf races.
Big fields is the way to go. Sometimes we have trouble finding those type of races, but you guys sure were able to find one, and that's going to make it quite a contest tomorrow.
John, we always have scouts here at TVG, it seems like, heading to Vegas. It seems like on a weekly basis.
He's never heard of James Lee.
Yeah,
no. No idea who that is.
Nor Kurt Hoover or Paul LaDuca.
No idea.
But we always get back.
I love those guys. They're frequent visitors of ours.
They always come back with sheets with future book plays for these races, and obviously the Triple Crown is in the rearview mirror, and the big race coming up down the line is the Breeders' Cup Classic. So I'm certain that you have some anti-post wagering going on. Who is the favorite from your book for the Breeders' Cup Classic right now?
Your favorites are Beholder and California Chrome, right around the 5, 6 to 1 range.
Wow.
There's others in there. There's Frosted and Nyquist and, Exaggerator. And then there's some we haven't seen for a while have taken a little play. So, like Dortmund, and, maybe Dortmund's going to come back. We'll see. And, got a little bit of time. Certainly we'll see if the summer campaign bodes well for him. And so it's been up for about 6 months. It's getting quite a bit of play. We also have the distaff up, and I don't even have to tell you who the favorite is there if if she ends up going. Songbird at really short price at 3 to 2. Maybe we'll do some other races. I've done many of the Breeders' Cup races, all of them in some years. Depends on how much time I have to get through them.
I want to know the price on Usherette next Sunday for the Breeders' Cup Mile, okay? That's what I'm looking for, John. Usherette.
Next Sunday, huh?
Next Sunday. That's what I need a price by next Sunday. We'll be talking to you next Sunday. And John, as always, thanks for joining us, and thanks on behalf of the viewers for Wynn Las Vegas being part of this great handicapping challenge, which viewers can earn a spot in starting tomorrow.
Thanks,
and
John.
I want to thank you guys for being part of this and joining in with us. And good luck to all the viewers and whoever participates tomorrow.
John Avello, Director of Race and Sportsbook Operations from the Wynn Las Vegas. Take part of this tomorrow, and I am going to be helping out the viewers. I'm going to be handing out my 10 selections throughout the course
Very
of the
magnanimous
day.
of you.
I'm a giver, Matt.
You are.
I'm a giver.
Yeah, that's sweet of you.
Speaking of that, we're going to be giving you looks at the Curragh because we are coming up on the Dubai Duty Free Grade 1 Irish Derby. That is coming up next here on TVG's Morning Line.